Hi everybody, this is Lisa from Scrapping Fancy. This is the first YouTube video that I've done in a long time. I will admit that I didn't really take to YouTube and I got a little bit discouraged. So this time coming back, I am just planning for this to be fun. And I'm not going to expect so much out of myself. And I'm just going to put videos out there and whatever happens, happens. So this is my first one. This is a journal that I just finished that I had so much fun doing it. I was really excited about it and it took forever, but it is finished. I made this on a We Are Memory Keepers cinch machine. I really like the spiral bound format because I can put so much stuff in it. But yet it's securely bound. But at the same time, when you open it, it lays flat, so you can work in it better. So anyway, I just like that binding. So there's a lot to show you in this, so let's get started. We're just gonna untie the ribbon. I have this sari ribbon that's keeping the journal closed nicely. So we're just gonna get this ribbon, big long ribbon, out of the way so that we can start looking at the journal. So I've just got this key charm attached to the journal. It's just a toggle kind of charm, so you can take that off if you want to. And this is the front cover. So I'm just going to open that up and then I'm going to take a look and make sure that we're seeing all of this. Oh, good. So this is the inside front page, which is just a poem. I'm using words and poetry a lot in the things that I do, and I'm really enjoying that. And then this just has this flower border. Second page, I used a lot of 49 and Market in here. I'm just loving their stuff. I work really well with it and I really enjoy it. So you'll see that a lot of the things I'm using are 49 and Market. And then this is a library pocket, and there's just a bunch of little tickets in here with ribbons. So little tickets or little tags, however you want to use them in that pocket. This page is a big pocket here. It's just a journal card with a little tab. And in here, there's just some 49 and Market pieces. And what I've done with every piece, every tag, every card that I've made in here, I've put, this is a little piece of tea-dyed paper. I have put tea-dyed paper or lined paper or something on the back so that it's easy to journal on. So you can journal on that and then just keep it right in its own pocket with the journal. So an example of that is, this is a library pocket. There's a tag in the pocket, and I just made sure that there was something pretty on the back. And back into the pocket. And then this side has a library card on it, a 49 and Market library card, and there is some journaling space right there. This is a pocket with 49 and Market and a little quote here that says the garden is very still. And then this is a huge pocket, and in here is a library card and journaling space on the back. And you can journal on that as much as you want and keep it in the pocket. And you can also, there's plenty of room in that pocket if you want to stick something more in it. This page is just a quote that I love from Norman Maclean. This page is a flip out. So this will pull out. This is a handmade piece of paper with a quote on it from C.S. Lewis. This is going to flip open. Let me just make sure that we're seeing that. Oh, good. Okay. And there's two pockets in here that match. And then in the pockets, each one's the same, so I'm just going to pull out from one. But there's all in here places that you can journal. And then this is just a little coin envelope, so you could put memorabilia or whatever you wanted to put in the little coin envelope. And then there's a little 49 a Market doily in there, just for pretty. And the thing too, let me just take a little drink here. The thing too with all this stuff is a lot of it's interchangeable. If this isn't what you want in these pockets, take it out and put in what you want. And then on the back here, there's kind of like a little journaling clipboard. So you can write here, you can write here. This comes off, you can write on that, and you can write on this grid piece that's under there. And all the clips in here, these clips are all rusty paper clips. So this is a huge pocket piece. We can pull out this stuff. It's a dictionary background. This is a glitter piece of paper, but it has grid paper on the back, so that gives you a lot of journaling space. And this is a printout from Louise Heinzel that says Dragonfly Lover, that lives right in here, just like that. Other side of the pocket, this is an acetate frame piece on that dictionary background. If you pull out the card inside, there is journaling space on the back, and that just goes right in the acetate frame here. Just like that. This piece just has a poem from Rainer Maria Rilke. The other page is a tuck, and in here there's a beautiful piece of 49 a Market paper and a big journaling card with vintage ledger on the back for writing. And this is another Rilke poem, one of my favorites, with a ruffled fabric border, bead pin and a bead clip here, bead clipped on. And this page is another fabric ruffle with a bulb pin and a bead. And then this, I kind of clipped this all together so that you could use it all. So it's going to come out from under the clips. And then this has vintage ledger on the back. If we take the clips off, journal card with tea-dyed memo paper, journal card with grid paper, journal card with vintage ledger, and then even the little ticket has vintage ledger on the back. So then we'll put that together so that it's attractive. So they stack up just like this. And they get clipped together just like that. And the vintage ticket, and clipped together, and then right back under the clips at the top. Now, because they're all clipped, if you don't like that, you can just rearrange that too. This is a big sturdy pocket piece with a poem on the top. These just pull out of the pocket, and there's a card, or nope, this is a little seed packet envelope that's decorated on the front. And then in the envelope, there's a library card. And again, don't have to keep that in the envelope. You can put whatever you want in there. And then this is a little file folder. Lots of space to write inside, and a little poem on the outside, or a little quote, I should say. And that goes right back in that pocket. Turn that page. This is a pocket page, double pocket, I should say. There's a tag here for you, or for whoever purchases the journal. Front pocket, tag that goes in the front butterfly pocket here. This next page has another file folder on it. The poem on the front has some ruffle on it. If we open this up, there's a poem under the clip. It's just clipped there, so you can move that, with a little journaling card here. This is what it looks like on the front, and then on the back there is vintage ledger for more writing. And then an actual piece of vintage ledger here that you can use for journaling. And this page has plenty of journaling space. This poem that's on here just pulls out and you can write on there. There's another library card here with just journaling space. This is just a quote with this dragonfly and some handmade paper tucked underneath. This page is tag, handmade paper, and then this is journaling paper underneath. And there are two pieces kind of taped together so you can write on either side. You can also stick a secret little thing in there if you want to. And then this just goes back under the clip. I really like to use paper clips in journals because I kind of figure that it gives you a lot of room to play, because you can take out and move and readjust anything the way that you want. This is a lace border piece. This is a pocket right here with a tag. This is a double-sided pocket, so you just have to be a little careful getting it back in because it's double layer. And then this is just a little acetate slide frame pocket with a little journaling card and a ticket and a wax seal that go right in the pocket. This is a long pocket, just has a saying clip to it, but in here there's a full piece of patterned coffee dyed paper from 3 Insistent Dogs. So you can journal on that to your heart's content, or collage on it, or whatever you want to do. Keep it in the pocket or not. Maybe you have a special letter or special memory that you want to put in that pocket. This is a big pocket page with a Frederick Buechner quote. And there are 2 journaling cards, tags, pieces, whatever you want to call them, here in the pocket. And there's a pocket on the back, library card pocket with a tag, and a quote. Goes right back in there. I love this printed out, this download page, so I really didn't want to do too much to it. I love the blue eggs in the nest. So this just says, hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul. I thought that went really well on that page. On the back here, there's this butterfly, spread your wings, and there's room to journal here. This is a big pocket. This pulls out, and you could write here if you wanted to. There's writing space on the back of this big card. And this is just a little letterpress card that I love, that I thought looked just right tucked in there. On the back page, you have this bag. It says Dragonfly on it. And in here on this glitter background is a Mary Oliver poem and journaling space on the back. That goes right into the bag. And this is a pocket, double pocket piece. So this is vintage wallpaper. I liked that, so I didn't cover that up. I thought you could write here, but I just liked that it had this pattern on the back. And then in this pocket, there's a little piece of dictionary paper, and that's got lace, tea-dyed lace download on the back of it. And then there's a tag with journaling space on the back, and a glitter tag that also has journaling space on the back. And so the vintage wallpaper goes in this pocket right here. And then these just layer in this slant pocket like that. So that's that pocket. And on this side, there's a big card here with journaling space on the back. Another card here with journaling space. And this embossed ledger with this little butterfly ticket thingy. I don't know what you call that, but I liked how that all went together. This is my favorite Derek Walcott poem, and it has fabric ruffle and a butterfly charm here. This is the back of that page with this bird printed on handmade paper, blue handmade paper. This is a library pocket with a tag. I don't have journaling space on the back of these because those butterflies were just too pretty. So there's pretty butterflies on the back of that one. And an E.E. Cummings quote. And then on this pocket, there's a quote, and then also you can write on the back of that, but I still didn't cover up that pretty wing and these little snippets of text. Just too pretty. And it's the same thing with this page. This is a huge pocket, but I didn't cover it up at all because every time I went to cover it up, I just couldn't do it. So in the pocket, there's a big piece of tea-dyed ledger and this quote from Jane Hirschfield that's just clipped on. It's one of my favorite Jane Hirschfield quotes, so I think we'll just take a second and we'll just read that just for fun. It says, "So few grains of happiness measured against all the darkness. Still the scales balance." I love that quote, and I love to remember it when I'm kind of lost in something that's making me unhappy. And this side is another pocket page. We're at the end now, but so I wanted to kind of fill this up for you. So this is one of those Tim Holtz, I don't know what he calls them, baseboards maybe. And this is just a dictionary page and then a vellum pocket. So that goes in there. Then there's a piece of tea-dyed ledger. Another one of those pieces of tea-dyed ledger paper. And these I got these I got these from Emily at Vintage Polka Dot Shop. You guys, I think she dyed them with like chai tea or something. I don't know, because they smell really good. When I got that package in the mail, you could smell it before you open the package. Just like all of the warm, yummy spices. I don't know what she did, but it was brilliant. And then there's another big library card in there with the journaling space on the back. And then this is the last page, and that's the back of the journal. So that is huge. It's about 9 by 11, give or take a lot of the things that stick out of it. So that's a huge one. And I'm going to be putting that in my Etsy shop, and I will link both my Etsy shop and my Instagram down below. And then this journal also comes with a small writing journal. So this journal, I measured it. It's about 6 by 8. And I just had this loose so I could take it off quickly. This is the front cover and the back cover, and this is just muslin that's kind of securing that. Inside the journal it's just blank inside. so that you can do whatever you want with it. And you can always take, I left it like this, you can always take a clip or this clip or whatever you want, and you can clip this onto the back cover like that and keep it with the journal. But you can also take it out and take it with you, whatever you want to do. So that extra piece will also come with this journal. So I really thank you for watching my little flip through. I really appreciate it. It feels nice to be doing something on YouTube again. And I hope that you all are very blessed and you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.